Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel, The Equity Trader. Today is 8th of Feb and today markets are looking flat to positive based on the global cues. I think it's extremely important to be careful today because yesterday was a trending day, so the possibility of today being a trending day is not that high. So just have to be extremely careful in the market because it can possibly go sideways. I'll update you whenever I take a trade. So guys, I just took up an options trade, scalp trade in options. Basically my setup was very simple. If you see, it has been falling, and then it made a rising wedge pattern and finally gave a breakdown here. So I entered around here and I logged in some about 10 points and I made about 522 rupees on this particular trade. So because I honestly the stocks, so because of the sideways nature of the market, I'm not able to find too many stocks to trade. All the momentum has happened in the morning, so I'll see if I want to take up any other trade today. Hey guys, so I made some error. In the morning I captured around 10 points like I updated in the previous clip. After that I was going for another scalp here when it formed this particular candle. However, it gave a quick reversal and I started running in losses. Now in order to firefight, I deployed the other strategy. I bought more put options to firefight the combat the effect of this particular option. So right now I'm still holding it for a bit. I'll see. I will if it's running too much in losses, I'm going to exit and close. I will have to close the day in a loss. Again, rookie mistakes one should definitely avoid. I did it today, so hopefully you can learn from it. Hi guys, so final update for today. So as you can see, the PNL stands at 1120. It's a good big loss for me. But it's fine because I have earned this money from the market itself, so I'm not too bothered. So if you see what went wrong here was that I shorted it around these levels. I earned 10 points here in options scalp. However, I was expecting a reversal here, which did not happen. In order to firefight, I ended up deploying more put. This reversed. It did end up going in my favor, as you can see. This call option did end up going in my favor. However, with the put option which I purchased around this particular point, it ended up giving me more and more loss, and at the end I had to cut my losses because it would have gone further ahead with due to because the market was trading sideways, and it went back to this price. So you can see it formed a new range. So eventually I ended the day in a loss. Now I just quickly wanted to uh, update you regarding the trades which I talked about yesterday, and I'm also going to give you the trades for today. So LNT, if you see, LNT was suggested yesterday, and LNT, I told you that above these levels it can be a buying opportunity. Did try to cross this but faced a rejection and then gave a breakdown and went further down. Voltas, as you can see, Voltas gave a break out of in this particular box in the morning and immediately went up. Did not give an opportunity to enter, so not a very good trade, but it did hit targets on both the sides. Now McDowell's, like I suggested, McDowell's actually flipped it. You would have gotten an entry here. However, I was watching the stock and I did not enter because of this particular red candle. So eventually this kind of did not go according to the plan, but it did end up hitting the lower target if you would have taken a short trade on it. Ambuja Cement is again it Ambuja Cement, you would have gotten a good entry in the morning itself. So it went, it took rejection from the upper 10 trend line and ended up hitting the lower bounds of the trend line. So, and similarly, I think Gujarat Gas also opened up from the upper trend line and ended up going right to the support level and gave a breakdown there as well. Now coming to the trades for tomorrow, I have shortlisted a few stocks for tomorrow as well. So Bata India looks to be at a good level. All of these charts I'm going to show you in 15-minute time frame. So Bata India is, like you can see, last time it took support from here, it ended up going to a higher level. So there's a probability that it may again go up, but then the only point of entry for you would be somewhere if it crosses this particular region. If it gives a good close above this, only then go long. Otherwise, because the overall market trend seems to be slightly on the bearish side, you can check for a short trade if it does close below this. These could be, this could be a target level, and if it does give a close above this, you can plan your target here or even here. Even at these levels could be your target level. This could be your target 1, this could be your target 2. So these could be your target level on the higher side. Now IPC A lab, it's very similar setup. So like you can see, this was a resistance earlier which turned into a support, this third time support, so it's fourth time it is testing the same region. So if it gives a breakdown here, your target is wide open on the lower side, but be careful, because there are huge wicks 1 2 3 here. So sometimes it is a possibility that it may show a false breakout, so wait for a proper 15-minute candle in this case. And then your targets are wide open. You can base it on your risk reward ratio till this particular region. On the higher side, you can see, you can wait. I would ideally recommend you to wait for a kind of a double bottom pattern or some kind, because it hasn't formed that yet. So wait for some kind of a double bottom or a reversal pattern to form before you take up a long entry on this one. And Hero MotoCorp, as you see, is looking a very good bearish trade. I would definitely not recommend going long, even if it goes up by 5% tomorrow. The reason is that if you look carefully, this is a support that has been tested multiple times, and it has finally given a breakdown of this particular support. And after that, it has been consolidating for about 2 days. So any breakdown on the lower side and your targets are wide open till 2500, you can take the target as 2600 because it's a round number. The next one is going to be Atul. So Atul, if you see Atul, again, it is a slightly similar setup. It took a support, kind of a support here, not exactly, but this was the first time it tested this area. This is the second time it's testing this. Again, it's contracting for two days, so breakout on either side could mean, if I would ideally go long on this one, because it has formed a good contraction pattern, and on lower side the targets are not that big, so I would avoid a short trade. But if it does give a proper close above this particular region, then your targets could be at least still here, or even you can go slightly higher. So these could be your target levels for Atul. Now Hindustan Unilever is again very similar setup to Hero. So if you can see, this is the point that has been tested 1 2 3 4 5 times. Now it took some kind of a support here, breakdown. In this one, do wait for a breakdown below this particular region also, because it has taken support from this point twice, and there's a huge activity here. So once it gives a breakdown below this particular below the 2248 2242 levels, proper close below this, only then take up a trade, and your targets could be till 2200. Again, you can base it on your risk reward ratio, because it may be possible that the movement doesn't happen within a single day. So you can base your targets based on your entry and exit. So and the last update which I wanted to give was, since I have traded more than my risk appetite today, which is about 400 rupees per day, and I have incurred a major loss, I may skip trading tomorrow or day after. So what I'm going to do is, to offset these losses, I'm going to skip trading for 3 days, because it's close to 1200 rupees, which is 400 into 3. So from now till end of Feb, I'm going to not trade for 1 day per week, but I'm still going to come out with a video with the performance of the stocks that I have suggested today, and then and I'll also recommend you the stocks for next day. So if you did enjoy this video, do hit the like button and do subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and hit the bell icon for instant updates. See you in the next one.